Mark Zuckerberg is betting his entire company's future on the metaverse. He renamed Facebook Meta last year, and he spent $10 billion on Reality Labs, Meta's AR and VR development group, so far this year. Despite pressure to reduce investment and focus on the core advertising business, Reality Labs was not hit particularly hard in Meta's massive layoffs this week. So today, let's unveil how one can master the metagame and how MetaQuest Pro works as well as evolved. Subscribe to Tech Studios for more. Here we begin. The Quest Pro display. We can handle all that from the Meta browser with 3 windows open side by side, providing a better and more flexible view than physical monitors. The size and aspect ratio can be adjusted by dragging a corner, just like a window on a traditional computer. But they appear enormous from within the headset. The physical dimensions of a traditional monitor limit the size of a window. You can fill your entire readable view with a single window on the Quest Pro. And you can have 2 more browser windows like this on either side. If you have them this big, you can see them by turning your head, twisting your body, or dragging the window control. Once the Quest Pro has been properly adjusted, the text is sharp and easy to read. The battery life isn't a problem. We've only had the Quest Pro for about a week, but we've had no issues with battery life. We can work for 2 or 3 hours and then take a break by charging the headset in the included dock while we eat lunch or stretch our legs. If we need to work for several hours to meet a deadline and the battery runs out, we can plug in the Quest Pro and continue working. An external battery pack can also be used to charge the headset. Depending on its capacity, a good external battery can power the headset for many hours, even when working away from a wall outlet. Improving the Quest Pro's fit. When you set up a desktop computer, monitor, and keyboard, it's ready to use as soon as you turn it on. That isn't easy to beat. But the Quest Pro only takes a few seconds longer once you're used to wearing it and know where the controls and apps are. It's similar to the first time you use a tablet. However, except that it will take a few days, if not weeks, to become fully acclimated and develop new habits and muscle memory. It's most likely a side effect of pancake lenses, which bounce light around internally to allow for a tight focus in a very small space, causing photons to travel further. Furthermore, we initially had not received the notification to make a fit adjustment, and we were wearing the headset a little too low on my forehead. So we pushed it up, and the fit adjustment app said it was too high. That's when we began making minor changes to the vertical placement. To ensure perfect alignment, the Quest Pro's adjustment app employs eye tracking. Performance improvements. Meta upgraded the Quest Pro's processor and memory, so it should outperform its previous best, the Quest 2. The Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 Plus chip is based on the same design as the XR2 chip, but Meta claims the Quest Pro performs 50% better. Of course, a device speed is influenced by factors other than its CPU's raw power. For example, thermal constraints may cause a device to slow down to avoid overheating intentionally. This problem, known as throttling, appears after several minutes or even hours of use. The Meta Quest 2, for example, is known to have a reduced clock speed and never fully utilizes the XR2 chip, resulting in permanent throttling. Because there are no benchmarking apps available in the Quest App Store, quantifying VR headset performance is difficult. There are better ways to evaluate performance than a browser benchmark because it is also affected by browser optimization. Browsermark.org's tests run on the Quest Pro, making it easy to compare to a Quest 2 headset. The MotionMark graphics score for the Quest Pro was 133.32 versus 121.67 for the Quest 2, representing a 9% improvement. These results could be faster when compared to similar tests performed on a modern laptop with the most recent browsers. However, this may not be relevant to actual usage. Productivity work is usually easier than gaming. Still, a VR headset is constantly tracking head movement, recalculating the display, and monitoring control input and any external devices. Because the Quest Pro has eye, face, and hand tracking, those tasks must also be completed quickly. Remote desktop apps. Horizon Workrooms is a native remote desktop app for the Quest Pro. It's very nice and makes connecting to a Mac or Windows PC a breeze. Even if you only have one physical display or are using a MacBook without an external monitor, You can open 3 virtual screens on the Mac. On Windows, there is only one virtual screen, but Meta claims a 3-screen option will soon be available. Horizon Workrooms is functional but a little constrained once you get used to manipulating 3 Quest Pro browser windows. This immersed app is a better solution for regaining control of multiple screens, their sizes, and aspect ratios. Vertical displays and screens of various resolutions can be used. There are many more options. And if you anticipate relying on your computer for extended periods of time, it may be worthwhile to investigate. On both Mac and Windows computers, Immersed already supports multiple virtual displays, app gaps, and killer apps. We like to compare the Quest Pro to an iPad because it feels similar in terms of both lack and potential. There are clearly significant gaps in native productivity apps for the Quest Pro. On the other hand, the iPad's first killer apps took advantage of its unique features, including a large touchscreen before laptops had touchscreens and a nice pressure-sensitive stylus. The Quest Pro already had several great tools that take advantage of its unique virtual reality power by immersing you into your own creation's 3-dimensional designed world. For example, Gravity Sketch, a powerful 3D modeling app, was available long before the Quest and Quest 2 were even mentioned, and it's even better now. Gravity Sketch is a designer's dream, allowing you to create detailed 3D models easily and even flowing organic shapes with a swipe of the controller along an imaginary curve. While working, an optional mixed reality view turns your 3D product design or artwork into reality. There are several other excellent examples of 3D design tools in the Quest App Store. Figment XR allows you to create mixed reality artwork within that environment rather than attempting to do so on a computer that lacks such capabilities. This greatly accelerates workflow. It's similar to learning to swim, which is best done in water. However, there are numerous gaps in productivity apps. For example, the Quest App Store lacks major photo editors and 2D graphic design tools. If you have a favorite image or graphic editor for Android, contact the developer and request a Quest Pro version. There is room for several vector designs and image editors on the Quest Pro. The first few photo editors to arrive will almost certainly be rewarded with orders from Quest Pro owners eager to this capability. Quest Pro input choices. As good as hand tracking is, typing on the on-screen keyboard with the pinch gestures required to select a key is awkward. The touch controls greatly simplify typing. Of course, this method cannot compete with the speed and accuracy of a physical keyboard. However, with 2 hands working simultaneously, it is relatively easy to conduct web searches, fill out forms, and perform light-duty typing. Haptics is also used in the touch controls to provide feedback as you type. For example, the joystick allows you to scroll in any direction, and the lower trigger allows you to grab and rearrange windows quickly. So, what do you think about the Quest Pro? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe for more.